since the Tony Awards are coming up, I thought I would share with you my predictions for the 68th Annual Tony Awards. I probably won't be doing all of these because this will be a 20-minute video, even though I'd love to talk about the Tony Awards for 20 minutes. Here we go. Best Orchestrations. Doug Besterman for Bullets Over Broadway. Jason Robert Brown for The Bridges of Madison County. Steve Sidewell, Beautiful, the Carole King musical. And Jonathan Turnick for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Personally, I think that Jason Robert Brown deserves a Tony for this, because Bridges is just beautiful, beautiful music. I'm really sad it's closing early, and I feel like it would do a lot of credit to Jason Robert Brown, his work, to give him the Tony for this musical. For choreography, Best Choreography nominees are Warren Carlyle for After Midnight, Stephen Hoggett and Kelly Devine for Rocky, Casey Nicolau for Aladdin, and Susan Stroman for Bullets Over Broadway. This is a tough category because there's a lot of great choreographers on this list. I saw Bullets Over Broadway and I thought Susan did an amazing job with the choreography for that show. Oh man, I think that I'd have to give it to Warren Carlyle for After Midnight. If you have not seen After Midnight, you need to go see that show, because the dancing is probably the best dancing I've ever seen in a Broadway show, or any musical ever. The dancers are phenomenal, the choreography is phenomenal. I just was in awe of all the moves they were doing. Direction of a musical. Nominees are Warren Carlyle, After Midnight, Michael Mayer, Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Leigh Silverman for Violet, and Darko Trzeńczak for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. I don't know, I'd probably have to give it to Michael Mayer for Hedwig, just because I think Michael Mayer is a great director, and I think he might get it for this. I've heard really great things about Hedwig. I'd hope I get to go see it because I love Neil Patrick Harris. Let's see, Featured Actress in a Musical. Lena Edmond, Cabaret. Lena Hall, Hedwig and the Angry Inch. Anika Larzin for Beautiful, the Carole King musical. Adriana Lennox for After Midnight. And Lauren Worsham for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. I'd have to give it to Lena Hall, because her transformation alone for Hedwig is just fantastic. And she's a great singer. I mean, I think she'll win it for Featured Actress. Featured Actor in a Musical. There's Danny Bernstein for Cabaret, Nick Cordero for Bullets Over Broadway, Joshua Henry for Violet, James Monroe Englehart for Aladdin, and Jared Spector for Beautiful, the Carole King musical. I do have to give it to Nick Cordero for Bullets. He is just so good. Bullets Over Broadway is a great show with a great cast, but Nick Cordero just stands out. I met him after, super nice guy, and he really stood out in that show, and I knew he would get nominated. So I have to give it to Nick. Actress in a Musical. The nominees are Mary Bridget Davis for A Night with Janis Joplin, Sutton Foster for Violet, Idina Menzel, If Then, Jessie Mueller for Beautiful, the Carole King musical, and Kelly O'Hara, The Bridges of Madison County. This will probably be the category that night that literally whoever wins, nobody will be shocked, because I mean, all 5 of these women deserve to win this award. A lot of people might disagree with me. I have to give it to, oh no, Jessie Mueller. I think Jessie Mueller. But I just heard her portrayal as Carole King is just fantastic. She's a great singer. I saw her in Edwin Drood, and I heard great things from the Harry Connick Jr. musical On a Clear Day. Okay, nominees for Actor in a Musical. There's Neil Patrick Harris for Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Ramin Camillo for Les Mis, Andy Carl for Rocky, Jefferson Mays, A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, and Bryce Pinkham for A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. You know, I might get this wrong. I may be wrong. I might go with Jefferson Mays for this one. Because Jefferson Mays, he's great in Gentleman's Guide. I think he's really funny, he has great timing, and he leads that show. I think Jefferson Mays might get it. There might be a surprise that night. I'm kind of feeling the underdogs this year. But the musical revivals this year are Hedwig and the Angry Inch, Les Mis, and Violet. I do think with all the popularity it's been getting, I think Hedwig might win. Popularity of Neil Patrick Harris, and I heard it's a great production. I think Hedwig will win. I really do. Okay, so this video's led up to it. The Tony Awards lead up to it. Here is Best Musical. So there's a lot of musicals this year. There's a lot of possible nominees, but they narrowed it down to these 4. The Best Musical nominees are After Midnight, Aladdin, Beautiful the Carole King Musical, and A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. Well, I've looked at all these, and After Midnight, that's the one I've seen out of the 4. After Midnight was incredible. Even though After Midnight is a review, I don't know if they're going to have a review win Best Musical, but I may be wrong, because it's really a standout show. Aladdin, of course, is the new Disney musical. Aladdin's a heartwarming story, great music, and then there's Beautiful, the Carole King musical, which opened in the spring. Critics loved it. They loved Jessie Mueller's performance, and it's the biopic about singer-songwriter Carole King. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which is a brand new show. It's an original show, which critics loved. I want to say After Midnight, but I think I'll give it to A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. I think if not, it might be After Midnight. But I think A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder will win. It's an original show, original music, has a really great story, great cast. I just think it has the whole package, and I really think it might win Best Musical. It might win the top prize. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my first video on this channel. Please subscribe. I'll be setting up a schedule soon, but I should be doing a video every week along with my normal YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Broadway Baby. Also subscribe to my other channel, and I'll put the link below. Just tell me below what you think about the Tony Awards this year and all the nominees. I am lucky enough this year to be attending the 2014 Tony Awards. I'm very excited. I'll be taking pictures and tweeting all night long, so make sure to follow me starting at 7 o'clock. And also be sure to tune into the Tony Awards on Sunday, June 8th at 7 Central on CBS. Thank you so much for watching my first video. Please subscribe to Broadway Baby, and I will see you guys next week.